welcome back to the channel. This is how you can expect to see all of my videos lit from here on out. You hear that creepy music in the background making this scene extra spooky? Yeah. That's from the sponsor of today's video, ARTLIST. But we'll talk about that later. So, if you do decide to leave this video before we get to that section and not click the link in my bio, you won't get a 2-month free subscription to their music licensing and stock footage websites. So stick around. Today we're talking about lighting. So,
let's get all the lights on and actually start this video properly. So lighting is arguably one of the most, if not the most important part when it comes to photography, videography, making YouTube videos like this and anything revolving around that kind of industry. And one thing I get a lot of comments about on my social media and on my YouTube videos is how nicely lit my YouTube set is. Questions asking me how I light it, what lights I use, how I go about lighting the set, and then some questions about like how can I light things nicely on a budget. I don't have that much money, blah blah blah. How can I make it look good? So today we're going to run through 3 different lighting setups that you can do that are all reasonably budget to help light your YouTube videos or any other videos that you do in a nice way. So we're going to start off with the most budget lighting setup of the 3 setups we're going to talk about, and this one is literally free. As long as you've got Windows, you can literally just use natural light. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go around the room and I'm going to turn off all the lights that I've got set up here, and I'm going to open all the blackout blinds that I've got in my studio to show you how it would look if I was just using natural light to light this set. So this is what it'd be like. Actually, let me turn my monitors off as well, just to show you all natural light. So as you can see, this could probably be passable, but it doesn't look as good as how I had it a second ago. I've literally got a window there, a window there, window there, and then a door open there into the next room, which has a window in it. So I've got a lot of angles of light coming in, and you can probably see that there is no depth whatsoever behind me. So it's passable, but it doesn't look amazing. But the upside of this setup is that it literally costs nothing. But there's a couple of things that you need to think about if you are just using natural light to light a setup like this. First being, if you're doing like a long sort of talking head section like I'm doing now, the sun moves, doesn't it? So you might have nice light for a couple of minutes and then a cloud might come in front of the sun, or the sun might move behind something that's going to block it, and then your set is going to look completely different, making your life harder when it comes to color grading because everything's going to look different. The next is obviously following on from what I just said, it can be very hard to control the natural light. So one thing that I've got in my studio is I've got obviously blackout blinds, which I use to black out everything, but I've also got another set of blinds which sort of work as a softbox for the light to come in, so it's not too harsh. But if you haven't got them, the light coming through is going to glare off the windows. If it's really bright, it's going to really blow your video out completely. But like I said, this one's free, so it's a good start if you've got no money to buy lights. Okay, so the next setup we're going to talk about is one using little lights like these ones that I got sent to me from LUME. These lights, amazing. You can use them for literally anything. A minute ago, I did have one right behind me here, but we'll talk about that in a minute because obviously I've got it here now, and that setup is going to be in the more expensive setup. But the way that you can use these to light your setup is pretty simple, and it's pretty similar to what I'm doing now. So what we would do is, personally, I'd have this one, which is the Panel Pro from LUME, and I'd use that as a key light. And then what I would do is I would have this little light behind me, which is the Panel Mini, and I would probably put that behind me somewhere just to add a little bit more depth into the set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that now, and then we're going to have a little chat about the lights and how I've got them positioned. So how I've set this up now is I've got the Panel Pro next to me, which is acting as a key light, lighting this side of my face. And then what I've also done is I've got the little Panel Mini just sat on top of my little monitors here, and that just adds a little bit of like a hair or rim light just around the back of me and adds an extra little bit of depth into the shot. But one thing I might also do is add a little bit of extra natural light in at this side just to brighten it up a little bit more. And as you can see, this does look better than the natural light shot. And if it looks reasonably similar, it's probably a more useful set to go with because you can control the light a lot easier. And with the Panel Pro, if you got two of these, you could have one of these in front of you as a key light, one behind you instead of the Panel Mini, because these ones are RGB, so you could have any colour that you fancy having behind you and just make the set look different every single time you want to make a video. And another good thing about the Panel Pro is you can control it all from your phone. So you download the LUME app and you can literally, oh look, now I've got a red light coming from that side, or if I go down to here, it's now blue. So you can do anything like that. You can also plug them in so they can run off USB-C, so you can plug it into the USB-C port in the light and then plug that into the wall and they can run off the power. So you don't have to worry about them dying, and the battery life on them is actually really good. I've got this on 100% now and it's still got 2 hours worth of light left in it, which is more than enough to be able to film a YouTube video. And price wise, this is quite a lot more expensive than just using a natural light. The Panel Pro costs around $159, and then the Panel Mini behind me costs about $60. So it's going to run you around $200 for this kind of set, but if you really work at it, you could really make this look nice, because what you could do is if this light here is looking a little bit too bright, you can add a layer of diffusion over the top of it by maybe, let me just get the diffusion off my softbox and we can stick that over the top. I'm just going to have to hold that on there. But as you can see, that probably looks a bit nicer now and a lot less harsh because I've got a layer of diffusion over the light. Let me take that back off quickly. So I'm just going to quickly switch back over to the normal set and we can continue talking. So we're back with the main lighting setup now, and this of the three setups that we've spoken about today is the most expensive, but it's still on a decent budget. So the way we've got this laid out is to my right is my key light at a 45-degree angle. I've got a Godox SL60W, I think it is, a nice video light. I've got the daylight version, so it's like that nice white light. I think that is about £125-ish. For just the light on its own, and then I've got that paired with a 24 or 26 inch softbox. I forgot what size it is, but that works really nice to create a nice soft light coming down as my key light from this angle, lighting this side of my face whilst keeping this side shadowed, and just gives that nice mood that everyone likes. So that as a whole, light with a softbox, comes to around £150, which is absolutely ridiculous for the quality of the light. Then next up, what we've got is obviously my computer monitors behind me. I literally just have my YouTube channel, my Instagram account up on the screens. They're completely blurred, but it just adds a bit extra. So these work as sort of a bit of a rim light behind me, just add a little bit of extra depth and interest into the background. But don't go and spend £1,000 on computer monitors just to use them in the background of your video, because that's just stupid. I just use them because they're there. And then behind them, what I've got here and here is two IKEA lamps. They're kind of like a rustic retro sort of vibe, and I just thought they look really cool, kind of suit the kind of look that I go for with things. And they're about £15 each, and then with the bulb it makes it about 20-ish pound, I think. So £40 for the two of them. And what they do is they just work as like a nice little bit of extra glow behind the monitors to add, again, more depth. And because of the colour temperature of them, they give that nice sort of like warm, cosy, homely glow feeling, which looks really nice. And then the last thing in this setup is behind the monitors here. I've got the LUME Panel Pro, the light we were talking about a minute ago, on a stand, and I've tried to get the colour temperature of that to match as close as possible to the colour temperature of the two little IKEA lamps. And then that just adds like a nice even glow across the whole of the back of the monitors, which looks really nice. And then that works as like an extra bit of hair light and rim light behind me here. So I'm just looking down at my screen here. And it also brings a bit of glow up towards the top of the shelf with all the alcohol in it. So it adds a nice sort of shape, which looks really good. And that's that. So this entire setup altogether, so we've got 150, 160 for the LUME light, and then we've got £40 for the two IKEA lamps. That comes to £350, which is still a decent budget. And the way you can make that even cheaper is, rather than having the Panel Pro there, you can have the Panel Mini, which will take an extra £100 or $100 off the price. So this entire set could be what you use for less than £300, which is actually ridiculous if you think about it. Like, that's stupidly cheap for the results that you can get. So yeah, I hope this video made you realise that you can easily light a good looking video on a budget. Like I said, this main set that I use all the time can cost no more than £250, which is ridiculous for how good it looks. I think it looks good anyway. I don't know what you think, but I like it. I'm going to do a more in-depth video on my entire YouTube set, like the camera that I use, the microphone setup, the microphone placement, more in-depth stuff on lighting, and then I'm going to do a whole other video showing the little Lume Cube lights on their own and little different ways that you can use them, not only in stuff like this, but in like product photography and product videos. So stick around for that. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe, because I know there's about 90% of you that watch these videos on the reg that aren't even subscribed. So you little buggers that aren't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me out. Come on. That's all I ask. Just hit the subscribe button. You can do it. Come on. Just there. Just there. Very good. And on that note, I will see you in the next video. So have a good week, and I'll see you later. Before we close the video off, at the beginning I said that this video was sponsored by ARTLIST, which it is. They're an amazing platform. I use their music for all the videos that I make, and I also use the stock footage from their partner company ARTGRID whenever I'm doing something that requires stock footage. So in my videos, occasionally I'll put some stock footage in there, and you wouldn't even know that it wasn't filmed when I was filming. So if you hit the link in my bio, there's 2 links down there, one for ARTLIST, one for ARTGRID. And if you use that link to sign up for either platform, you get a 2-month free subscription added onto your membership, which is amazing considering you get full licensing for commercial and personal work with your membership to either platform. So go down there and knock yourself out with the amazing stuff that those guys have got on the platforms. Now I'm going. See you later.